Because if Adam had to name the animals, know their differences, the trees, for him to keep record of everything in the garden very well, name them very well, give clear descriptions, Adam must be a thoughtful person with good mind. So he must be over 16 years old. Well, we all know that in some years ago, people get married at 15, 16. There's no doubt about that. Now, because of what we have today in our different countries, I don't know what the legal age may be in your country. In my country, it is 16 years old. The woman is fine to get married. Is it 16 or 18? 18, okay. 18 years old. That's correct. 18 years old. If she is below 18 years old, you can be arrested. Okay? You may be having your wedding and the police will show up and pick you up. So the person must be of legal age. Alright? In the Philippines, I know it is 18 too. Okay. Sometimes people go do it secretly with girls that are below that. You can be picked up. Don't do that. Now the question is it really good to marry somebody that is so young? I don't think so. I think of that legal age is so good. You have to consider so many things. You have to consider behavior. You have to consider understanding. You have to consider the ability of that person to also be productive and supportive of that marriage by providing money and resources that will run that marriage. Because it's not just about physical beauty. After you have consumed the physical beauty, you are going to come with reality. Okay? Providing food and all that. So, it is important for that person to be of legal age so that the person can also be in the right position to support that marriage. So, it must be between man and a woman, not man and man. God did not create Adam and Adam. Amen? He created Adam and Eve. And God did not create Eve and Evelyn. He created Adam and Eve. So it has to be between a man and a woman.
Does anybody have any question about that?
Any questions?
Please ask questions.
Okay, next question.
Okay, the next question is, generally, what does God expect from a Christian husband and wife? Now, what does God want a man in a relationship to do? And what does God expect a woman in a relationship to do? We discussed part of it, I think, last week.
Yes. Yes, I think we discussed part of it. But does anybody want to bring out something that the women did not, the women and the men that came out here last Sunday? You know, they brought out so many things. We can't go back. But they brought out quite a lot of things. Okay, faithfulness, truthfulness, kindness, you know, productivity, understanding, being respectful, and honoring one another, because you must honor your husband as the husband must honor the wife. It must go both ways. Wife, don't slap your husband. Husband, don't slap your wife. Both ways. It must go both ways. So, these things are very important. But mostly God expects us to be God expects us to be our brother's keeper, our wife's keeper, our husband's keeper. Okay? You have the back of the man, and the woman the woman has the back of the man, and the man has the back of the woman. In a relationship, God expects us to know, if my wife fails, I have failed. If my husband fails, I have failed. Don't say, oh, my wife is a stupid woman. It's okay, let her fail. I go and marry another. No. If your wife fails, you have failed. And if your husband fails, you have failed. There's no two ways about it. You can't just discard him or discard her. No. That's how God expects us to look at marriage. In this way, we protect each other, yes?
I've got a question related to age.
Yes?
As we all know that the legal age is either 16 or up.
18.
18.
Yes.
But there is other places where they wed their children at 16.
Without the government knowing.
All right. Now, the question here is, the girl is